Thanks, Riley. We woke up to a little bit of snow on the ground this morning, and it's already feeling like a winter wonderland here in Flagstaff. College football has officially kicked off in State 48. The NAU Lumberjacks took the trip down the mountain to meet the Sun Devils here in the sold-out Mountain America Stadium. We're here at the Superdome where history will soon be made. Will the Chiefs complete a never-been-done-before three-peat, or will the Eagles get their revenge? We'll find out this Sunday at Super Bowl 59. However, due to this crazy weather, they decided to relocate right here at the Sky Dome. I went to their last few practices to learn how they were preparing.
Good morning. My name is Reese Clarke, and I'll be your weather forecaster this morning. Going ahead and looking at the Flagstaff current temperature, we're currently at 54 degrees, staying a little bit chilly. And if we take a look at that humidity, we're looking at 90%. So be on the lookout for rain today. 6th Avenue was closed Monday and is expected to stay that way for the remainder of the month. A secondary storm drain is being constructed as a precaution for larger storm events.
You know, I spoke with Dr. Stephen Meyer, the director of bands, also earlier this week, and he told me that back in 2009, when he was teaching at the high school level, he took one of his own bands to the Macy's Day Parade, and they marched in there as well. Thanks, guys. That food looks delicious, but tomorrow is the real treat. The Eagles and the Chiefs will meet in the Superdome, both hoping to take home the title of Super Bowl champion. Fans have completely sold out Mountain America Stadium with the excitement for this in-state rivalry. However, there is one family where the rivalry hits a little too close to home. Thanks, Michaela. This is my first time in New Orleans, and it's full of culture. I've had the opportunity to explore the city and all it has to offer.
Defensive lineman Fo Ho Ching looks like any other student athlete. But when the whistle is blown and the play is over, his life looks different than most teammates. He goes home as a dad.
Thinking about it, like, this is what I dreamed about. Both aspects, like playing football and having a family. So it's hard.
Football has been a part of Fo's life since he was 3 years old. After high school, he went on a 2-year church mission in Barcelona where he met his wife, Lucinda.
I just remember talking for like 5 hours straight, and we never wanted the night to end, and I literally think from then on it was just like...
They got married in 2022 and had their first child. Fo balanced being a student athlete at Houston Christian University, but after some coaching changes, he decided to transfer, and his family found a new home in Flagstaff.
I mean, we moved here when Fo was 1, and so he had his first steps here, and to when Eileen was born during season last year, and people were like super supportive, trying to get us dinners and try to make sure we were taken care of.
Fo and Lucinda say a big reason they chose NAU was because of the support and future
Cute.
the staff offered their family.
They always open the field to us if we ever want to come watch practice. Like the coaches will even come in the middle of practice. If they see us here, they'll come over to the sides and say hi to my son.
When they say families come first, they really mean it here at the staff, and that's something that's important to me, and it's important for my relationship as a husband, as a father.
Fo has made a big impact in his second season in Flagstaff, ranking among team leaders in tackles and quarterback hurries. Despite his success, family always comes first for Fo.
It's one of the best feelings in the world. I get to run out of the tunnel and see them up there and wave to them and blow my wife a kiss before every game, and I tell her it's the highlight of my week. Like, I get to be here and I get the best of both worlds, and it's like every dream come true.
As Fo closes out his senior season, he plans ahead with hopes to coach at NAU. His love for football will always exist, and he says he is forever grateful for what the staff in Flagstaff has given him.
Editor-in-Chief Leo Divin-Legay oversees stories that inform and inspire. But recently, Leo published one story that hit closer to home than any other, his own.
It wasn't entirely intended as a coming out piece, which in a lot of ways it was, because it was the first time, I said that I was transitioning in a written form, in a professional capacity. It was the first time I wrote something under my chosen name.
Leo's letter from the editor was a personal revelation, a statement about truth, integrity, and the future role of journalists in today's society.
That I had kind of lost faith in journalism, but seeing the trans journalists around me has really inspired me to think that there is hope.
Lumberjack professor Katie Locke tries to create a welcoming space for students and encourages them to find their voice both personally and professionally.
I believe you always have to be living who you are, and it's hard to be anything other than that when you're out in the world and you're trying to get people to tell you stories about who they are all the time, and being able to bring your full self to that is important.
For Leo, identity and storytelling go hand in hand.
The only thing that I can do, that we can do, is be open about who we are and become that representation in newsrooms, because that's the only way that I think that at least I can make a change in this field.
In his professional career, Leo will continue telling other people's stories while also living his truth through them. Reese Clarke, NAZ Today. NAU Marching Band is in its final stage of preparation before the Macy's Day Parade. What was once a dream for 250 students is now reality.
I cried like a baby. I was so happy, so excited that I got to do this. This was like my dream since I was a kid. I've always watched it during like Thanksgiving with my family.
Parade marching is new to the band. It takes endurance, strength, and coordination.
It is quite physically demanding. I have been going to the gym, and I'll take my trombone and I'll go on the treadmill and then do the horns up and horns down. I would do 3 miles. It takes around 68 minutes at the pace that we might be walking at.
During the 2.5-mile march, the band will perform songs including Ghostbusters, Pink Pony Club, and Bad Romance. To conclude the march at Herald Square, director of bands TJ Mack said he chose a song that represented Flagstaff.
This upcoming year is the 100th anniversary of Route 66 that comes through Flagstaff, and so we decided to go with that as our theme, and so we're doing the Route 66 music from Cars by John Mayer as kind of our big Herald Square performance to kind of honor Flagstaff.
NAU will be one of 11 bands marching in the parade. Every step is a milestone for Arizona.
We're actually the first Arizona university to ever go to Macy's. So for them to choose us and kind of be like that milestone of this state, it's really cool.
From the music, to the lights, to the food, New Orleans is the ideal host city for Super Bowl 59. So ideal that the Big Easy is now tied for most Super Bowl hosts with 11.
I really like the city. People is really nice. The culture of New Orleans, music everywhere. It's a live city.
The music and the art aren't the only gifts that come from New Orleans culture.
When we come together, we're stronger together. And so let this be a real testament, not only of our faith, but how we are stronger and united.
The foundation of the city is its people. Now they all gather ready to host Super Bowl 59 and showcase their culture of togetherness.
I feel like everyone is really close. Like everywhere you go, like even if you don't know that person, they'll be like saying, "Hey, how are you?" So people is really close, I feel.
I've really enjoyed my time here, from the music to the food. I will definitely be coming back. For now, back to you guys in Jackson Square.